Now, the last question is, why is ozone a problem and or at the troposphere, but why is it necessary in the stratosphere? Well, as it turns out, under different conditions, chemical bonds will be formed to minimize the energy of the colliding atoms and molecules. Okay, that's just a mouthful. So what on earth are we talking about here? Well, we need to understand, we need to understand chemical bonds better. We need to understand what this minimization of energy is. When we have colliding atoms and molecules, we have to understand all these words better so we can understand what's going on with oxygen versus what's going on with ozone. And when it comes to talking about chemical behavior, chemical properties, chemical changes, what the chemist and the student really needs to understand is what's going on with the electrons, because chemical changes are all about electrons shuffling around, and there are different arrangements of electrons that are more stable than others, and that will drive chemical change. There's different chemical bonds that have greater or less strength than others that will predict whether or not a chemical change is going to occur given certain conditions. So we need to back up a little bit if we're going to understand really what's going on with ozone, and take a little bit of time to recognize and understand a little bit better the number and location of electrons in atoms. And once we understand atoms better and electrons in atoms better and bonding better, we'll come back around, we'll swing back around and look at what is the importance of ozone in the stratosphere.